Hey guys, in this video, you'll be able to learn how to win your mid lane trades like a pro. If you're struggling to win lanes as a mid laner, this video will 100% change your perspective of how to lane and generate much more success for you in your games. If you enjoy my content, please consider clicking on the like, comment and subscribe button. Also, if you would like to work with me as your coach to improve your Dota gameplay, I'm currently having a coaching sale where you'll be getting 2 free coaching hours worth $100 with purchase of any long-term coaching packages. So if you're interested in that, feel free to join my Discord channel or reach out to me directly on Discord at balloon#5243. The links are in the description box down below. With that said, let's get into today's video. Alright, let's look into today's topic, which is the differences between how you should be taking your trades favorably in lane versus how you shouldn't be taking your trades in lane. Okay, so this will be through a 1 vs 1 practice with a 5k MMR student of mine. And essentially what I'm going to be teaching you in this video is how to prioritize your actions in lane. Of course, for those of you that have viewed my videos in mid, you'll understand what I'm talking about in terms of setting creeps, in terms of using your spell to last hit and secure the enemy hero and aggro and all of this stuff. But in this video, I want to specifically touch onto the importance of using your spell, right? Your spell to secure last hits and potentially harass the hero, and spending your right clicks on the hero instead of spending your right clicks on last hitting creeps. Okay, so let's play this video out. First, we're gonna set our creeps. As most of you already know, the plan is to drop creeps low, get creep wave advantage, and then start trading favorably after dropping 1 or 2 creeps in lane, right? Okay, so we hit the wave. Alright, hit the wave again. Okay, I've already landed 2 hits on this creep, so this creep is going to be dying faster than this guy that has done nothing to that creep. And you also see how I spend my right click on him, right, rather than continuously setting this creep because he allowed me to harass him. Now what we want to do is we want to set this creep low enough so that we can start our spell on this, potentially attack him with our spell and also right click him. Okay, so I'm already setting this. Right now you see I stopped clicking this creep, where most people will be standing here and trying to last hit this. I'm already moving forwards because I've already set up that creep for myself. Right, now the next plan is we're gonna perform a forwards aggro, which is to draw the wave onto myself in order for me to cast the spell to secure this creep while I spend my right clicks on him. Okay, so the most common mistake people do is they would probably stand somewhere like here and just take the last hit like that, or they'll be moving up, harassing this guy and turning for a last hit on this, right? So instead of doing that, remember, use your right clicks on the hero to trade and use your spells to secure the creeps. Perform forwards aggro, which is dragging the wave onto yourself if you have to in situations like this. So I click him. Okay, click him. Now I've drawn that creep out to myself and I use my spell to secure and harass him at the same time. So the mistake that this guy did was he did not set this creep compared to me, right? If he did the same thing, his creep should have already dropped like this. He should have death pulse like this, and then he'll continuously attack me to trade as well. So because he didn't do this, now he's going to lose the trade. Okay. Alright, you can see now he has to turn back and set this creep because he was too slow to do it. Now I'm gonna win the trade compared to him because firstly I've dropped 1 creep compared to him, so there's smaller wave size harassing me and there's bigger wave size harassing him. And he also risks the chance of me denying the creep because he is not using his spell in an aggressive position to harass me and last hit the creep at the same time. Okay, so you see how he just turned for the last hit with his right click. Yeah, so here again, I'm spending my right click on him, but I'm spending my spell on the creep plus him. Ideally plus him. If you can't spell for him, then just a spell on the creep will be fine and your right click should be spent on him. Okay, so this is how we don't end up wasting right clicks on creeps. I'm still trading him and potentially I'm gonna first spell to secure this so I don't have to turn back to give up the harass on him, or I can also first spell to continuously harass him because it's a very favorable trade. Okay, I hope this situation makes sense. Alright, now I'll show you another example in the game later on. Alright, this time we are swapping the heroes, so I'm going to be practicing the Necro first and he's going to be practicing the Storm matchup, right? And we will see the difference once again. I'm going to wait for this guy to show up so I can potentially use my spell for this plus harass him, right? Spell for last hit, right click for harass. Right click to set creep, spell to last hit, right click for harass. Okay, always remember this rule of thumb if you want to win your trades in the lane. Okay, so we harass. So we drop the creep low, and immediately I'm already walking up, preparing for my spell plus this, and spell on this into a more favorable position. I can start a click on him. rather than me spending my right click here and not doing anything to him. Right, so the earlier you set up your advantage in lane, the stronger of a position you will be eventually as the lane goes on. So here I tried to use my spell to harass him and secure that creep, but I failed to use the spell to attack him because the range was too low, but that's fine because we can still harass him with our right clicks. And we've also secured an important range creep. So once again, I'm trying to set creeps low and watching my spell cooldown to prepare a more aggressive position to spell last hits and harass hero again, instead of standing behind and trying to right click the creeps. Right, see, I'm moving forwards again, spending my right clicks on him, and I'm not spending my right clicks on the creep. Okay, I missed my death pulse again, but that's fine because the concept is if I hit 2 of those death pulses earlier, this guy's health will really drop really low to like half health, and I've secured like both of the creeps in my spell, and this already put me at a very favorable position in the lane. Okay, compared to what he was doing earlier as Necro first, he was standing behind, trying to turn to last hit the creep rather than walk up and spell last hit the creep and harass me at the same time. Of course, when there's a creep that's dying, you can turn to last hit it if you do not have a spell, but if you did have a spell, if I did have a spell, then I wouldn't have turned for this last hit. My right click should have been spent on him so we don't end up wasting right clicks on the creep. Okay, and our spell will harass him, our spell will secure that creep, and our right clicks can be spent on him. So let's say we repeat this maybe 5-6 times in the lane. I've essentially gotten maybe 10, 15 or 20 more right clicks compared to what this guy has been doing onto the hero, rather than spending these clicks onto the last hit creeps. And I'll still have casted all my spells to secure these creeps that could have been gotten with my right clicks instead, right? But my right clicks are spent on him, so the more harass I do to him, and the chances of me securing creeps are way higher. Okay, so the chances of me winning the lane in turn will become higher as well. Okay, you see I'm still harassing him, drawing this creep forwards aggro onto myself, and instead of turning to right click it, I'm using my spell to secure it, and my spell will harass him and my right clicks will be spent on him. So everything is like continuously harassing, and there's a lot of pressure that this guy is feeling. Yeah, this is just, you can imagine just 30 seconds in and the lane really turns out like this. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Let's take out one more example to show you this, to emphasize the importance of spell for last hits, right clicks to set creeps, right clicks to harass. Don't waste right clicks to last hit if you can harass with spell plus right click hero. Alright, now we have a co-op situation, so I'm co-op and he's practicing Necro first again. Using the same idea, co-op secures creeps with Scream, so I need to find ways to use my Scream to harass him and secure creeps, and my right clicks will be spent on him rather than turning for right clicks on creeps. Okay, so let's see. Wave begins, we click a creep, set that creep, then we're gonna draw aggro backwards to our range creep. Those of you that watch my videos, right, remember the steps. We drop a creep, we draw aggro, we continuously set the creep, and then we're gonna use our spell, secure hero plus secure creep. So you harass hero and secure creep, and then click the hero after that. So we draw aggro back, and I'm gonna set that. I'm gonna set that again, and now the golden window here is I'm gonna move up, prepare for that scream on this, and potentially the range as well. Okay, so we walk up. Again, the mistake people do here is they turn and they deny this, they turn and they last hit this. Only then they walk up and try and right click the hero. That is wrong because you are spending too many right clicks onto last hits when you can be spending all the right clicks on the hero. Okay. Alright, so I click him, scream for secure. Normally something like this happen is okay. The saying of like saving your spell to secure the range creep is actually not very true, because in cases where you could have done a ton of harass to a player, but you choose to save your spell for the range creep secure, the amount of harass that could have been done earlier could have won you the lane much easier than compared to you slowly trying to secure range creep with spell. Alright. So you harass, and now I'm looking at my cooldown on my spell again. Okay, my cooldown on my spell again. We don't use our spell unless it's for right click, unless it's for a last hit secure. Okay, so our right clicks are all spent on setting up the creeps, spent on harassing the hero. Now I'm setting creeps again, Okay, now off this creep, we're gonna move in, try and scream him, and then harass him again with our right clicks. Alright, that's good. Good secure, good harass. Now we just draw the wave back. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Okay, now will be another students 1 vs 1 practice. So this time I'm playing Void Spirit and he's playing Warden. This guy is about 3k MMR. So you will see the same concept, which is the Resonant Pulse of Void Spirit is meant for the last hits onto the hero. Normally this is off a backwards creep aggro into a bait, then a forwards aggro into a protect the range. So you see in this situation here now. Okay, we start with the backwards aggro. Alright, now we go and set this one creep, which is by hitting it. Okay, now I see their range creep and we're gonna perform a forwards aggro to drag these 3 melee creeps onto myself, and then use my spell to secure this creep and push him away from my range creep. Okay, again, so we move forwards. The first step is to do the defensive aggro to bait him for this range creep, so he wants to come and try and secure it. Then move forwards, draw these 3 melee creeps onto myself to stop the creeps from attacking this range creep, so he cannot secure it. Then I will be in his face as a melee hero, pushing the range hero away as I secure his range creep. Ideally with spell and also to punish him. Okay, so we draw that forwards aggro, see these 3 melee creeps coming onto me, and I've also drawn the creep aggro away from my range so he cannot time his spell, that's why he'll miss his spell. Okay, and then I also have time to secure his range with my spell, and then push him away like that. Now then we can go back and deny it. Okay, 1 deny there, 2 deny there, and I'm happy with that trade. Okay. Here you can see something similar again, whereby I will set the creep. Okay, set that creep. Draw a bit aggro backwards so I don't get hit by him as I set the creep to kill threshold. Then now you see he aggro onto his range, so at the back of my head I'm already planning ahead for this last hit, and this harass with my third spell, potentially first spell to kick him away. Okay, so we move forwards. See, we don't turn and stop here for the right clicks, because we are targeting our spell for the right clicks, and a more aggressive position to punish him and zone him out. Okay, so we use our deny there instead of turning for this right click for the spell. Then now we are in his face, so we can third spell secure this and try and harass him a little bit. That third spell secured this creep and zoned him out. So now if he wants to harass me, he has to go through my melee creeps, and I can also secure his range creep. Right now I have a more favorable position as a melee against a range hero to trade. Okay, and all this while you see my range creep is also protected because of the aggro that I'm doing forwards into myself as I punish him and push him away. Here once again, the situation is similar, so his range creep, my melee creep, he aggroed and I aggroed, so we're gonna pull a forwards aggro for these 2 creeps to follow me as I run into his range creep to secure it. Alright, that's good. Although I missed my last hit on the range, but the idea is like that. Okay, so we don't end up like missing the entire... let's skip back here. Okay, so we don't end up missing, like, let's say I run up here and secure this. These 2 creeps kill my range and run past to the tower, and then I miss all my last hits there. That's a common occurrence that you will face if you do not know how to forward aggro and you still want to punish the hero. Okay, so now again I'm setting this creep to kill threshold of my third spell. Correct, my third spell. And then that will set me up a favorable position to run up and start pushing me away with my third spell on the 2 last hits here. Okay, exactly like that. And I also punish him, zone him out, protect my range creep. Now you can turn for deny eventually. Alright guys, I hope that makes sense. This is melee against ranged. Okay, so of course you guys will be asking for heroes that cannot perform AOE to clear creeps plus harass hero. Alright, how do you do this method? So the concept is actually quite similar in the sense that you'll still do setting creeps, you'll still do aggroing to bait and forwards aggro and all that. The only difference here is your right clicks are meant for the last hits, whereas your spell will be meant to harass the hero. Okay? So to maximize the trade you can do, you still want to start the wave by hitting creeps, you want to do your aggro to drop the size of the wave, and then you want to right click the hero more and spend more spell on the hero to protect last hits from their denies and last hits. So let me show you the example here. So when I start the wave, since I'm ranged against melee, we can start with the 3-second aggro cooldown trick to trade more favorably first. Okay, so I click him while outside aggro of creeps range, and I can land 2 hits on him. Okay, that's already 3 free clicks before drawing aggro. Now you see I'm using a spark ref to secure the range with 1 click. For important creeps that you have to secure like flag barrier or range creep, or melee creeps that you cannot get in time, you can use your spell for it to secure it, yes. But for melee creeps that are like free to you to last hit, now the difference is you do not use your spell to secure it because your spell cannot hit the hero plus the creep, correct? But you'll use the spell to zone them away from coming in to deny or last hit the range creep. Okay, so you still do your setting, you still set creeps, but you see there's much more harass on the enemy hero rather than setting creeps and drawing forward aggro. Okay, so because there's no way to secure creeps plus hero at the same time. So we'll spend right clicks on creeps, and then we'll spend our spell on hero to push hero away when they come in and try and secure creeps in our face. Okay, so we harass, yeah, just keeps casting spells to harass some more, and this is already, by now the lane is pretty much already won. Okay, so I hope that makes sense for heroes that do not have AOE clear. OD, Warden, good examples. You will spend right clicks on creeps, but you will spend spell on hero to protect last hits and denies when they come and get it. And you still incorporate all the forwards aggro, all the backwards aggro, yeah, all the setting creeps and all that stuff. Branch tango, so regen in lane. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So the conclusion of this video is just to show you or to emphasize to you the difference between heroes that can do AOE clear with creeps and hero versus the heroes that cannot AOE clear, right, which are single target. The concept is actually similar in terms of building advantage, in terms of trading, in terms of getting wave size advantage, in terms of doing more damage than they do to you, sustain and all that. The only difference is AOE heroes can clear creeps and harass hero at the same time, so they'll do more forwards aggro and setting creeps to kill threshold, and then use their spell to harass and then follow up with right clicks, whereas the heroes without AOE will do more right clicking to set creeps, right clicking to last hit creeps, and then will balance more right clicking and spell on hero rather than spell for last hit and hero, because they have no way to do it. Okay? Remember, speed and aggro, forwards aggro and spell, click hero. Yes, faster. Everything needs to be faster. How you see the creeps, how you see the hero, how you click a creep. Okay, yes. Much better. You need to get your creeps, bro.
Yeah.
You need to actually get a last hit.
I got 4.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's good. Oh, cheeky bastard.
That's the ping for you right there, taking advantage of it.
Yes.
Got my creeps. Set.
That's not right, bro. It's not right. You didn't set to a last hit and you death pulse?
Yep.
That was costly, that was very costly. You're doing fine.
I thought that would reach. Okay. Probably just stepped up there.
Oh, juicy.
I'm out of
Haha. Oh no. Okay, what's your last hits?
I'm at 7 and 1.
2.
Yeah. I really that like second or third wave or whatever that was.
Yes.
That
First
one,
wave was fine.
Yeah. Alright, improvement though.
Okay, but you get the idea, you understand what you're lacking.
I understand, yeah, what I'm supposed to do and what I'm lacking, yeah.
Like speed, click creeps, aggro, unnecessary clicks, remove it. Like forwards aggro.
Yeah, I like it.
Harass.
Yeah, and I gotta work on my clicking because it's like it's 3 clicks and then like 2 of them are setting creeps, 1 of them's aggro. It shouldn't be like 7 clicks or 12 clicks where I'm moving them around a bunch and then trying to do all that shit.
Yes. Okay, you want to know how to practice, right? You go into demo hero, and then you go do this.
Oh yeah, I do that.
You spawn a hero, you plant a ward, make them buy a ward also. Then you just repeat whatever I just taught you just now. So we start with a wave, we hit the wave, okay, we hit the wave. Then we pull aggro, we will still pull aggro to our range.
Okay.
But after this, you need to keep hitting, don't stop, don't start like waiting like this. Don't wait like this.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, again. Wave mids, and pull aggro. Hit.
But why do we pull aggro on the first wave?
The pulling aggro is to pull this guy in to try and take the last hit or something, and then he will overstep, so that allows you to harass him. At the same time, you're also dropping a creep, so when you harass him, there's lesser creeps left on you. You only got 2 creeps rather than 3 creeps.
So what happens when the enemy also pulls aggro at the same time?
That's when you need to forwards and re-pull it onto yourself to protect your range creep. Like when you play into me, you see me doing this a lot, where I pull back and then I pull into you again, so you cannot time your last hit on the range.
No, okay, nice.
This is normally based on who's stronger. But like example like this, right? Now I'll pull it again. See, now the creep doesn't die. Then they will overstay for 1 hit plus spell. Then I can harass them like longer. Let's say this guy was trying to get this. Then now he's like overstaying. Then he has to cast a spell and run away. And I win the trade.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
The first step is we will hit. Then we will pull aggro. Then we will turn and hit. Continue hitting. This guy most likely start moving in. Then you cast spell, push him away. Get your last hit, then harass him. Then at the same time, see you'll pull aggro. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Good.